Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix No Subject channel. Y'all see I got the No Matrix shirt on. We doing Sunday sermon, but we also doing a Thanksgiving / Black Friday live. And I know it's late, so I don't know how this is gonna go, but I hope that some of you will come in here or just catch it on the playback. Catch this on the playback. It's also an Arizona update. I've been here 2 days, so I'm going to give you an update as to how this has been going thus far. I'm going to talk about some things that happened, that I have not mentioned thus far, but I will mention them tonight. But let's start with the Sunday sermon. Remember, the first part of this channel name is No Matrix. And you have to, to keep the right attitude in today's world, you have to be what I call no matrix or outside of the matrix. I got the idea from this. One night I was watching a movie, The Matrix, and I figured, what a good channel name, No Matrix. Just from watching the movie. Shout out to Honest Truth. Tune into his channel, Honest Truth. But this is going to be Sunday sermon, like I said, as well as an update on what's been going on in Arizona. And with the trip, it's also going to be, we're going to try to stretch it into Black Friday. It just depends on, the success of the live. Now, I know people be busy. Some of y'all got to go to work in the morning. Some of y'all might be asleep. But we're going to start out with Sunday sermon. Remember, y'all, there's a lot of self-righteous people out here. And you'll know. This is how you know, because the self-righteous people, they always talk a good game when it comes to going to church and the Bible, and they pray over their food and they do all this stuff. But when it come time for them to do something to help somebody else, it shows that they really got a lot of that devil in them. Because the Bible says that the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. So every time something happens, people that don't understand, they want to say that a person has bad luck. But, we shouldn't even be having this discussion anymore, because all of us should know that look at the worst people, the people that don't care about nothing with God and nothing with other people. It seems like trouble don't come their way that much, huh? But then you see the more righteous people losing babies, losing jobs, this happening, that happening. The more righteous people, the people who don't care about nobody else but they self, it seems like things come easy to them. The people that care about everybody and even be having plans to kind of try to change the world, those be the people that things happen to. And it don't got nothing to do with no luck. Because if it was about bad luck, then the bad people would have all the bad luck, right? It's not. Inaugural Patel said, hi, how you doing? It's not. I'm from Wisconsin. You said, where you from? So we're going to go to Matthew chapter 25. We're going to start out with Sunday sermon. Act like you in church, because you are. Act like you in church, because you are. You are in church. So hit the like button. share the live, support the show, preferably by Cash App. We'll talk about that later too. So Matthew chapter 25 says, then the kingdom of heaven will be compared to 10 virgins who took their lamps and went out to meet the groom. 5 of them were foolish and 5 were prudent. For when the foolish took their lamps, and y'all know I'm in the hotel room, so we ain't gonna get too loud, hopefully. It says, for when the foolish took their lamp, they did not take extra oil with them. Pay attention to that. They did not take extra oil with them. But the prudent ones took oil in their flask with their lamps. Now while the groom was delaying, they all became drowsy and began to sleep. Notice, the good ones and the bad ones began to sleep. They began to sleep. They thought they didn't have to do what they had to do. They thought somehow something changed. It says, but at midnight there finally was a shout, behold, the groom come out to meet him. Then all those virgins got up and trimmed their lamps. But the foolish virgin said to the prudent one, give us some of your oil, because our lamps are gone out. However, the prudent ones answered, no, there most certainly will not be enough for us and you too. Now, I'm going to show you something deep here. If you look at what he's saying in this chapter, he talking about the spiritual, he talking about the earthly. Now, the spiritual, he's saying, you got to be stingy. The earthly, he's saying, you shouldn't be stingy. Watch, I'm going to read, I'm going to show you. So, with the 10 virgins, he was telling them, don't give your oil away. But when it came to an earthly standpoint, he always taught to give. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. If you got to catch the playback, catch the playback. And then as Sue said hi. However, the prudent ones answered, no, there most certainly would not be enough for us and you too. Go instead to the merchant and buy some for yourself. But while they were on their way to buy the oil, the groom came, and those who were ready went in with him to the wedding feast, and the door was shut. Verse 11. Yet later the other virgins also came, saying, Lord, Lord, open up unto us, for us. But he answered, truly I say to you, I do not know you. Be on alert then, because you do not know the day nor the hour. So I'm finna show you, this was deep. And the Most High gave me this like not that long ago. In this chapter, he's talking about the spiritual and the earthly. He's telling you to be stingy spiritual, but he's telling you to be generous earthly. Watch this. Verse 14. For it was just like a man about to go on a journey, who called his slaves and entrusted his possessions to them. Watch this. To the one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, each according to his own ability. And he went on his journey. The one who had received the 5 talents immediately went and did business with them and earned 5 more talents. In the same way, the one who received the 2 talents earned 2 more. But he received 1 talent, went away and dug a hole in the ground and hid his master's money. It's people that ain't even got no kids, working like they got 20 kids and stingy as hell. It's just people, some people are just like that. Now, verse 19. Now, after a long time, the master of those slaves came and settled accounts with them. The one who had received the 5 talents came up and brought 5 more talents, saying, Master, you have entrusted 5 talents to me. See, I have earned 5 more talents. His master said, well done. Look, just look at this. good and faithful slave. Now, the word slave is talking in terms of work right here. It's not promoting white guys with country accents hitting black people with whips. No, it's not. So, you were faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Enter the joy of your master. He said, you are faithful in a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. We got to learn how to be faithful with what we have. We got to learn this. Copper said, hi, how you doing? Verse 22. Also the one who had received the 10 talents came up and said, Master, you entrusted two talents, excuse me. Master, you have entrusted 2 talents to me. See, I have earned 2 more talents. His master said to him, well done, good and faithful slave. You were faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Enter the joy of your master. Now pay close attention to this one. Now the one who had received the 1 talent also came up and said, Master, I knew you to be a hard man. So he came up making excuses. Reaping where you did not sow and gathering where you did not scatter seed. And I was afraid. See, people be afraid to move like I did, afraid to open a business, afraid to give up that lifestyle because they afraid they're going to lose their friends. No, y'all got to excuse my hair. We'll get it right. I'll find somebody to keep it up. So he said, and I was afraid, so I went away and hid your talent in the ground. See, you still have what is yours. How many people do this? How many people do this? They don't do nothing with what they have but hide it. He said, bye, I hope you have a good day. You too, man, you too. But his master answered and said to him, you worthless, lazy slave. Did you not know that I reap where I did not sow and gather where I did not scatter seed? Then you ought to have put my money in the bank, and on my arrival I would have received my money back with interest. Therefore take the talent away from him and give it to the one who has the 10 talents. So the one who didn't do nothing with what he had, he took what he had and gave it to the one that had the most. He took what he had and gave it to the one that had the most. Verse 29, for to everyone who has, more shall be given, and he will have abundance. But from the one who does not have, even what he does have shall be taken away. Verse 30, and throw the worthless slave into the outer darkness. In that place there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. So he's saying, scary, I'm telling you, I've been telling y'all this. Most High don't like scary people, man. He don't want you to be scared of nothing or nobody. Remember, look how many times the Bible said, fear not, fear not, fear not. Because he don't like fear. It said, the Bible say, he is not giving us the spirit of fear. So when you start getting scared over something, you know where that's coming from. No. Verse 31. But when the Son of Man comes in his glory, and all the angels with him, then he will sit on his glorious throne, and all the nations will be gathered with him, and he will separate them from one another, just as the shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. He will put the sheep on his right, but the goats on his left. Then the king will say to those on his right, come, you who are blessed by my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you for the foundation of the world. Now listen to me. Listen to me, because everybody think they saved. Everybody think they righteous. But listen what he gonna say next. I'm gonna read the first part again of verse 30. But you need to listen to what he gonna say next. Because a lot of y'all, there's people out there that think because nothing bad happens to them, that they somehow good. When it's sometimes when nothing bad ever happens to you, it's because you bad and he already got you. Or so I say, the devil, already got you. It says, come, you are blessed of my Father. Inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was hungry. You listen to this. You listen to this. To some of y'all, you think you're doing something noble when people be needing your help and you don't help them. It's going to be people like Charisma and people like Big Parks that he going to say, come, you who are blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you, because they not stingy. I'm telling you, I'm not, you listen, I'm giving you the word. I'm giving you the word. And sometimes when the Most High wants to do something for somebody or for somebody that person loves, he'll give them an opportunity to do something for somebody else. He'll delay your mother 20 years. You be stingy and something been to happen to your mother. And we don't know why things happen, but they do. He said, for I was hungry and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger and you invited me in. Naked and you clothed me. I was sick and you visited me. I was in prison, you came to me. Then the righteous, not the unrighteous. I'm finna show you something. Oh, I don't drink, I don't smoke. Oh, I don't eat salt and sugar. Watch what he's saying right here, man. Watch what he's saying. Watch what he's saying. Let me go back to it. Then the righteous will answer him. Remember, you have the righteous and you have the unrighteous. So right now we talking about what the righteous say. It says, then the righteous will answer him, Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you something to drink? And when did we see you as a stranger and invite you in, or naked and clothed? And when did we see you sick or in prison and come to you? And the king will answer and say to them, truly I say to you, to the extent you did it for one of the least of these brothers or sisters of mine, you did it for me. See, if you reject panhandling sinners that's not in the kingdom, that's mad at God because they didn't make the right decision, because they was like the dude with the one talent, that's different than if you try to do your brothers and sisters in the faith like that. That's different if you do somebody say like me, and I say, I need this, or can you do this? And you have it in your power to do it and you don't do it. But with the righteous, this is not going to be the problem. It's self-righteous and unrighteous. And self-righteous equals unrighteous. You think because you pray over your food, but you'll let somebody die. You'll let somebody freeze. You'll let somebody, this is what he's talking about. Jonathan Manson said, I had prayers answered all year. Thanks for this channel. Didn't gamble today too. It's a blessing also for that. Did instead much productive work. That's good. Because, you listen, gambling ain't for everybody. It's not. It could get you in a whole lot of trouble. But at the same time, it's not a sin. So if a person chooses not to do it, for positive reasons, then more power to you. Jay said, "What's up? What's going on, Jay?" So notice how he addressed the righteous first, because the righteous were there for people. They were nice to people. They were generous to people. He said, you did it to the least, you did it to him. Verse 41, then he will also say to those on the left, remember the goats, depart from me, you accursed people, into the eternal fire which has been prepared for the devil and his angels. The eternal fire wasn't even prepared for people. But people, because they don't want to do what they're supposed to do, and because they want to elevate themselves, among other reasons, they go there too. He said, for I was hungry, you gave me nothing to eat. I was thirsty, you gave me nothing to drink. I was a stranger, you did not invite me in. Naked, and you did not clothe me. Sick and in prison, you did not visit me. Then they themselves also will answer, Lord, when did we see you hungry or thirsty, or as a stranger, or naked, or sick, or in prison, and did not take care of you? Then he will answer them, truly I say to you, to the extent that you did not do it for one of the least of these, you did not do it for me either. So if you was judging by outward appearance, if you was judging because you think you know the Bible, and you think you know who's saved and who ain't, he gonna put you on the left. Said nothing much, chilling. Okay. Mike Davis said, what up, OG? Finally caught alive. What's going on, Mike? Hope everything is going well for everybody. So let me talk about some things that took place with me. Overall, I would say the trip has been good. Except one thing happened, y'all. I got hit and run in New Mexico. And it's like the rental car got totaled. But I was uninjured. And I had all my stuff in there. Mike, come on, Mike, man. Dude, that is funny, man. He's still mad at Pimpin' Kid. He said, good, I still remember the Pimpin' Kid versus the Trick. Remember? Yeah, I remember you with that. Dude, still mad over that. Yeah, it was because the pimp mindset is not all the way negative. It's for men navigating through this dating landscape 2025, you want to have a little bit of that in your mind. You do. And we're going to talk about that too. How when you with women, they supposed to be on your program. Because y'all know I teach demonology. And when you with a woman and she doesn't respect you, or she's not submissive to you, or she's not following your lead, that invites demons in. It invites demons in. He said, yeah, you need a little dude. Not that you living off of them per se, but if I remember, y'all remind me, I want to go to a story with Solomon and Sheba. One of the reasons why Solomon chose Sheba is because he was already rich and Sheba practically gave him everything she had. Women are misled, and the devil's intentionally misleading women so that they won't, well, not all of them, but the majority, nearly all of them. They're being misled so that they won't have successful relationships. Because remember, the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. So the devil doesn't want you to be a queen, nor does the devil want you to treat your man like a king. Because the devil wants you isolated to yourself and sad because you don't got no man. And the devil wants you to look over good men. Because think about it. If you're depressed, if you're sad, let's say you're a woman, you depressed or you sad over not having a man, then you're one person that's out of the devil's way. Because you ain't gonna even have the energy to put up a fight against the kingdom of darkness. So a lot of y'all already regretting all that arguing and fighting you was doing with your man. Not having sex with him. Not helping him. Not cooking for him. He said you have to lead the women, that's your job. The younger guys not getting that. They not. The younger guys appear to be more successful with women because women want to lead men. They want you to move in their house so they can have control over you and they can shut you down from possibly finding somebody else. Come on now. It says, he said, for I was hungry, you gave me nothing to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me nothing to drink. I was a stranger, you did not invite me in. Naked, and you did not clothe me. Sick and in prison, you did not visit. They themselves, it said, then they themselves also will answer. See, it's saying like a future. Also will answer, meaning they didn't answer yet. Master, when did we see you hungry or thirsty or as a stranger or naked or sick or in prison, did not take care of you? Then he will answer them, truly I say unto you, to the extent that you did not do it for one of the least of these, you did not do it for me either. Then will go away. These will go away into eternal punishment, but the righteous into eternal life. But the righteous into eternal life. These, who is these? The unrighteous. What did the unrighteous do? They don't help people. Or they don't help people to the extent that they can. They always got some philosophy, always got some reason why. And he voted for Trump and now he need my help. Yeah. Yeah. But all you could do is tell people, do you. Do you. Well, I'm thankful. And they thankful for everything today. But we'll see if they're going to be thankful in the future if they don't do like it was saying in this scripture that the righteous do. Like for instance, even myself. Y'all know I don't really get on here and ask for money. But right now I need people to support. I need people to help. And it's almost like I couldn't see the truck driver. But it's like, it seemed like his body was leaning forward like he did it on purpose. And I ended up on the guardrail. So, whatever you could do to help, cash out. Super thanks is fine, but super thanks is not even going to show up till December 21st. He said, I don't think the younger guys don't want to put in the work. Life hard, you only get what you put in. That's true. That's true, but you also, like right here, when you take what you've been given and you're generous with it and you add more skills, you get more. We should be adding skills and being generous with what we have. adding skills and being generous with what we have. And I need to tell the person. He said, you're right, OG. Remember them two things. Add skills. Be generous with what you have. Be generous with what you have. Some of y'all will go to church and give a pastor that you know ain't right. Nothing he's saying is even moving you or helping you. But you will make things easier for him. I'm asking you. Let me just tell y'all why I'm here a little bit. See, now it's time because I'm here. And I said that I was going to tell y'all why I'm here and how fitting that would happen. Because that's showing me DW is here. How you doing, DW? I experienced what it's like to need a car on many occasions. I've experienced what it's like not to be able to make the money you could make because you don't have a car. You can't tell some jobs, oh, I just Uber. Nope, because they're going to look at it like, happy Thanksgiving, bro. Same to you, DW, same to you. They're going to look at it like, if Uber, there's no more, how you going to get to work? If there's no Uber drivers out there, how you going to get to work? See, I experienced. And then I finally got a rental car, and that thing was running good. I like them cars now. That new Malibu, oh yeah, I like that car now. But I was ran off the road. So that car is gone. So now I got to figure things out. Like, because part of what I said I was going to do, I said, okay, I'm going to come down here and I'm going to DoorDash. I'm going to do all of that while I'm looking for a job. But he totaled the car because that's how the devil works. But the devil ain't making me think I shouldn't be here. The devil is showing me why I should be here. See, when all that was going wrong, the whole time I was in Texas, I was thinking, I'm supposed to be in Arizona. But I was trying to make the best out of it. And it wasn't all the way bad. Some things about it I like. Some things about it I like. But this is where I'm right where I'm supposed to be. And I had to give up a lot, and I lost a lot to get here. You know. But one of the things I'm going to do in my church is I'm going to have a transportation outreach where people give, including myself, and we take the money and we have cars. And how I'm going to do it, well, I can't tell you all the details because some of these dudes, yeah, I've been here 2 years, or 2 years, 2 days, DW. So, but like I was saying, DW, I got in an accident on the way in New Mexico. And it's like, it was such a bad hit and run that the police just took my license to see if I had license. They ain't make me do nothing. No breathalyzers, no nothing. And he took me, I was trying to take the bus to Phoenix, but I ran out of time on the ticket. So he took me to the bus place, and then after that he took me to a hotel in New Mexico, Gallup, New Mexico, where I stayed overnight. And I had to use, that's money that I did not intend to use on the hotel room. So that was like $119. And I'm like, dang, man, if I don't, because it was so cold there. I said, so if I don't get a hotel room, then I'm a freeze out here. So I got the hotel room, which took a lot of my money that that I wasn't gonna use on that. And so, people been helping me. People been helping me, but still need more help. I need more help because now I need to get another car. And Enterprise, I'm probably not gonna be able to go through them, even though that wasn't my fault. So this is what the Bible is talking about. Everybody ain't trying to drink, get drugs that might need your help or my help. So I don't want to go into tremendous details what I'm gonna do with the transportation outreach, because I don't want nobody to copy. That's how you have to be. Even these preachers, they'll be like, "That's a good idea. I'm finna do that," and then it'll take away the effect that I'll have when I do it. You know, things I'm gonna do for the homeless and things I'm gonna do for people without transportation. Yeah, yeah. So okay, so this is what happened. DW. He asked, did they hit the rental? So it got dark, and I don't know if y'all was in there in my live earlier, but my phone kept going dead. So that was making it take longer to get there. Because when the phone go dead, when I get it back up, then I would have to go back and navigate the trip again. And in some parts of Oklahoma and places along the way, they didn't have good connection. So it'd take me a few minutes. And so it's dark now. If you go through New Mexico, you're going to see what I'm talking about. Make sure that you have very good eyes. I got glasses, but my glasses, I need new glasses. So I can see, but I can't see as well as I need to see. But I was seeing, it was all right through there. Okay, so the first time I'm going through there, I'm on 40. It's 40, is it 40 West? And the first time, so there was construction in another part. This ain't where the accident happened, but there was a construction and the truck flicked me. There's something they do there for some reason. And so I didn't know what was going on, so I kind of got out of his way. Then all these trucks came. I said, wait a minute. I said, I'm not finna wait for all of them to come. So basically, it was one lane, and he wanted, I didn't know why he did that. I didn't know if it was, but he just like, get out of the way. It's one lane. It's for everybody. It's for cars too. When that happened, I'm like, man, something wrong with these people. I need to get out of New Mexico. So the freeway is dark, and I don't know if it's an overpass or what, but you can't see nothing but your lights ahead and the lines. So another part, it was more construction. It was one lane. And so I'm like, man, I'm not finna keep getting out of their way. So when he flicked me and turned on his brakes, I kept going straight. When I kept going straight, it's like he took his truck and kind of dipped it in to, and kind of scraped my car. And then my car went into the guardrail. No airbag deployed or nothing like that, but it was stuck on the guardrail. And so when the police came out and the lady behind them was telling them what happened, like I ain't even hear what she was telling them. But whatever she told them, all they did was check my license, gave it back. They didn't ask for no type of breathalyzer or anything. So she must have told them that he got ran off the road. She just kept asking me. All she kept saying is, "Are you okay? Are you sure you're okay? Are you hurt?" I said, "No, just my feelings. Just my feelings was hurt. My feelings still hurt." He said, "What? Yeah, yeah. Rental is done." So I ended up staying in the hotel. Then I took a cab. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna take a plane to Phoenix because one of my supporters, supported again, and so I took, I went to take the plane to Phoenix. Come to find out, he said, "You don't have a real ID." I said, "Oh, I likely could." I said, "Man, I forgot all about that. I was supposed to get that in the summertime, and I completely forgot." So anybody that will watch this, you're not gonna be able to fly if you don't get the real ID. It's like a yellow star that go in the corner of your license or ID. That's what I say, DW. But Enterprise, I don't know. They be punishing people when you mess up. They the easiest as long as you don't mess up. He said that shouldn't affect being able to rent another car. It shouldn't, but money getting tight now because I had to, okay, I'm gonna show you all the unnecessary money I done spent. I spent 119 on that room. Then the shuttle from Flagstaff. So I had to buy a train ticket just to get to Arizona, get to Flagstaff. It was $40 or something like that. So that's 139 right there. Then I had to pay $80 to get the shuttle to Phoenix. So that's 120 plus 119. That's 339 right there. Or 239. $239 that I wouldn't have had to spend if I was in that rental. I appreciate that, DW. Appreciate you. He said thanks for being you. DW is another one, y'all. He ain't gonna have to worry about the Most High telling him that depart from me or putting him on the left. The Most High is gonna put DW on the right. So I get here and I had to pay. I paid two nights for this room. I'm just moving by faith right now. Because I paid 2 nights for this room and I got me some food that I ate the same food for 2 days. I said, okay, I'm going to eat the same food for 2 days. So they made me put a $50 deposit, which they say when I leave, I'm not going to even get it back for 3 to 5 days. So total, the room was, it was 143 plus the $50 deposit, so it was 193. So now we at, I won't even count that room because I was gonna have to do that anyway. But had I not had to spend that money on the other room, the shuttle, the train ticket, I would have been decent. And I would have had a car to do DoorDash and just be like, I need to go make some money. Go out there and do DoorDash. Uber, all that. I was going to Uber. Well, I can't Uber because it's a, excuse me, because it's a rental. But I could do Uber Eats. So that brings me to where I am. I'm going to have job interviews. I had job interviews, so if y'all can help me get around in the Uber, yeah, the devil, man. Devil tried to take me. I'm telling you, man. Tried to kill me under that bridge thing. And I came out. I came out like, I was mad. Like, I was like, oh, I was fussing. But I came out unscathed. And I'm going to tell y'all, I like it down here. I do. Like, y'all know I can read energies and stuff like that. It's like, and the thing about the airport, you getting people from Phoenix, but you getting people from other places too. And it's like, it just wasn't negative. Like, it was like a positive energy. So the first thing I'm gonna ask y'all to do is I need help so I can get around to these interviews and stuff like that. But I also need help, getting rooms and Airbnbs and whatever else, until I can generate some income. So you can say this a loan. Okay. Okay, if it's a loan, give me your personal information. Y'all know I'm a man of God. I'm gonna pay you back. Like, hey, I can't say I done did the best with my bill, but I can say when it come to this, I'm not gonna dog nobody out. He said, Handsome is here. What's going on, Handsome? So I joined late. What's up, Truth? I'm just talking about what happened with me on the way to Arizona. So I check out of the room at 12 tomorrow. I don't know how that's gonna go, but I know the Most High he gonna do this for me because he know why I'm here. He wanted me here. He didn't want me in Milwaukee. He wanted me here. You know, and it's like, to be honest with y'all, let me tell y'all this. One reason is the Most High has really invested his truth, his knowledge, and his wisdom in me. And now he wants me to put it to use. See, I can't say everything on here because people run with stuff to their own benefit. People run with stuff to their own benefit. That's why if you go back, I was talking about a transportation outreach that I'm going to do. But I didn't go into details because I don't want nobody to run with basically the vision. It's my vision. So either or, I need to get around with Uber for these interviews. I need to raise like maybe 100 for that. I just, he said, how you got a car the same day? I seen you said that in past video. What you mean, when I financed that car or the rental car? The rental car I got the same day I left. Wait, hold on. Did I get it the same day? Yeah. Yeah, that's Saturday. Wait, hold on. I got the rental car Saturday. And did I leave Saturday? Yeah, I left Saturday too. I left around 3 something. Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about, now, I'm going to talk about that. That was a complete miracle. So, I had been working at this jail. I had got a new job. I was making $30 an hour. And I was driving my van. I had 2008. If you go back on them videos I was making back then, you can hear the van. It made it all the way up until the day that I was going to get another car. I got pre-approved, right? That morning. God honest truth. Stone cold truth. That morning I came home from work. That morning I came home from work. I got mandatory at night. I got mandatory that night. The morning I came home from work, I don't know if it's the transmission, something went bad where I got close to my house. Dude, I'm gonna show you how these miracles work. Y'all with the right person. You want to stick with me because stuff gonna be looking bad, but you gonna see miracles happening, dude. The fact that I'm not even hurt from how that car was bent all the way. That car could have went through my body. The metal just kind of sliced through it. So that same day, transmission or something went out. I had to go drive in reverse. And it was raining too. All the way around the corner from my house and park the car in the driveway. That's where it's been ever since. It's still there right now. Still there right now. I went and got my appointment was scheduled. I went up there to CarMax. Go to CarMax. CarMax is the easiest, man. And then I'm gonna tell you, the finance people that they use, American Credit Acceptance, they don't like repossessing car. They give you a lot of opportunity. So don't not pay your car note, man. Because after a while they will come get it, even though they don't want to. He said fire. So I went and got that 2022 that morning. Yep, CarMax, man. Matter of fact, this is what I want you to do, Has. You looking for a car? Go on CarMax right now for your pre-approval. Put your information in, and then come tell us what happened. He said, thank you, I didn't know that. Because if you got a job, you got some money, you got 500 to put down, 1,000, they giving you a car out automatic. Nice car too. And I'm giving CarMax free advertising because, let me tell you something. CarMax is the way to go if you don't have the best credit. You say, okay, true, man. All right, go do it right now, Has. Stay in the live if you can and do it, or just come back and let us know what they say. So, but yeah, I'm in need right now. I think, what's a minimum total that I would be straight? I need to go a week with a car and a week with a room. So I kind of want to go to extended stay because it's an extended stay that you can cook in the room and it's buy everything. And it's 500 a week for that. So you figure a car about 800. I would say about 800 because I lost again. I spent like 400 unnecessary. So about 800 will get me back on track. 800 ain't nothing. That's all like, usually it'd be about 50 people, 80 people watching the live. That's $10 from 80 people. But don't, I appreciate the super thanks because that comes later and it's equal later. But the cash apps come like immediate. So whatever you could do, cash app. Whatever you could do, like, just know and understand that the blessing is gonna be on it. Cause I'm here for a reason. I'm here for many reasons. I was supposed to have been down here practically 10 years ago. But, things happen, I'm here now. I'm here now. Yeah, you told me that before, DW. So, so yeah, you told me that before. There's a couple of y'all. I think Stretch is like that too. Uh, there's a couple of y'all, but that's okay. It's okay. There's other methods. Like I got a flash. Let me see. And then maybe one day y'all can move here and help me do what I'm finna do. Like you, DW. I already know you're a man of God, and you'll stand up to me and stuff like that. So I do need people to stand up to me and agree with me where what they need to agree, disagree when I need them to disagree. I'm gonna need people like that around me. I'm definitely gonna need that. So we gonna try to go into Black Friday on this live, but it seems like people sleep now. He said I should be able to activate Zelle. Let me see. How is Zelle? Zelle good? It's like Cash App. I love Cash App, man. Cash App works so good. I hate that happened to that guy though. That was strange circumstances, y'all. That was strange. Dude came up with that. Had some on. He already signing up. Instant transfers. Okay, let me see. I gotta make sure this phone ain't gonna go dead. Looking up something. Yeah, so I had to, how you had a black spot? Some of y'all is older like me. I was worried, man, because I was thinking, but I think that happened because of that accident. It done went away. But I had a black spot, like I was seeing like a black spot. It almost looked like a little bug flying. I was seeing it everywhere I looked, and I'm not seeing it no more. Sometimes I think you get those when you're not getting enough sleep too. I'm just trying to look up something. But yeah, so in the scripture, he telling you that when it come to us, like us believer, man, we not supposed to be. See, what people do is they be judging you. Like I knew this guy up there. Like I told him, I said, man, had I known, I said I never knew that it was this bad. Like the guy was just not. He had money on top of money, but he just not really gonna like look out for people all the time, especially if he don't agree with you. Like he was telling me not to move right away and this, that, and the other. But me moving, that could have happened. That could have happened anytime. Okay, so let's say I saved up 50,000 and I moved and that happened and I died. You just can't predict stuff, man. Some stuff is just not predictable. Trying to look up this. You're not going to be able to predict everything that's going to happen to you, man. You could walk on eggshells all you want. You could walk on eggshells your whole life. That ain't going to stop you from getting sick or something happening to you. It's just not, nothing is guaranteed, man. Okay, so we have flash pay IDs. Now, flash pay ID is basically if you got somebody flash pay ID on NetSpend, you can like send money immediately to them. So I'm gonna give my flash pay ID for people who might not have it. You don't have to. I mean, listen, do what you do. You don't have to, or if you can't right now, whatever your situation is, just don't let evil set in. Because I don't want nobody to be put on the left. You know, I want you to get your prophet's reward. The prophet's reward is when you do stuff for a prophet, it's automatic. Like case in point, DW just super thanks 1999. DW is going to get a prophet's reward for that. The only way he wouldn't is if he didn't make it in, which we both got that confident. I done talked to DW about, I know what his understanding level is. I would definitely say that his name is in the book. Flash pay ID 593-974-9544. Person could just go to Walmart and be like, I want to send money to somebody. I got their flash pay ID 593-974-9544. Y'all do realize that I'm gonna make it regardless. I just want to make it the easy way. Hey, listen, I don't want this to be difficult. So let's look at our list of things. We'll come back to that. The devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. He comes that you might have life more abundantly. So that abundant life is why that's what he's talking about with the parable of the 10 talents as well. Is the person with the 5, they gave themselves an abundant life. He said, I'm at budget. What you mean by that, Hazel? You say you're at budget? That where you work? So he came to give us abundant life. The Bible shows us how to get and how to attain abundant life. The Bible tells us he gives us all things pertaining to life and godliness. See, sometimes we take matters into our own hands and we do things differently than how we should do. Handsome, you have to pay more than that for the car, bro. I don't even think they got $10,000 cars. But $1,000 will get you a car for like 20,000. You notice, I don't know what your credit is, but get that warranty on that. Most people note from CarMax be 7 something. Man, my hair looks frizzy. So take that 1,000 and just go ahead and pay. How much can you pay a month? DW said put that on your page bio or something. What should I put on the page bio? the the flash pay. Yeah, you're right. Because a lot of people don't be having it, and it's like YouTube. Sometimes they'll play with it, like they won't even give you. Okay, he said I could pay 500 a month, so you're gonna have to go 72 months. I'm telling you that 5 a month is, and you know what else you're gonna have to do, Hansel? You gonna have to, well, I gotta think of something else to call you, man. Wait, hold on. What should we call him? Cause I can't call you handsome, man. We'll call you hands. So you're gonna have to calculate how much you gotta put down for you to be able to pay that 500. You probably gonna have to put. You probably gonna have to. Oh, yeah, let's call it. Yeah, Sega. Yeah, Sega. Yeah. We'll call you Sega. You're gonna have to put. If you want to put the 1,000 down, you ain't gonna be able to take all of them packages, and you have to tell them, uh, I'm only paying 500. That's all I can pay is 500. No problem, man. Let me know what happened, man. Just go in there, keep calculating it. So this is what you do. Put a $25,000 car in and calculate it with your 1,000 down. And what's your credit score? Because I could tell you what the interest going. What's your credit score around right now? We going into Black Friday, y'all. It's 10:48 here. Oh, you good. You good. Dude, if you got a 600, let me say this. Let me get CarMax some more advertising. If you got a 600 credit score, that's automatic. That's automatic. 680,000 down. Oh yeah, you leaving with a car, buddy. Don't go to them other places. They're gonna lie. This is what they're gonna do. They're gonna come back and they're gonna say, "Oh, we're sorry, but uh, we couldn't get you done." And then when you start get ready to leave, they're gonna say, "We're gonna try again," and they're gonna come back and say, "All you could get is this, the worst car they got, and it probably gonna be a color you don't like, gray or something." I like the new gray cars, like the new gray they be having, but like that beige, that silver, they don't come back and give you a car with windows and do this. You gotta roll them down like this in 2025. The devil is a liar. Now you'll get something nice. What kind of cars you like, man? They don't have you with one of them. Just go to CarMax, man. Trust me on this. Y'all already know y'all can trust me. Go to CarMax. Y'all see what they gave me. But that car is gone. I had some issues with it. Uh, I want to get it back, but no. I like regular four doors, and I got a 2013 Nissan. They got a lot of roads, man. And that's a nice car. I don't know if you like that. Man, you can get you a nice little let me see, Nissan. You can get you a Nissan. They got a lot of Nissan. You can upgrade by 10 years. Nissan 2023. But CarMax is the way to go. You want a new car. And if you ain't got me personally, I would go to CarMax regardless of what my credit score was. Because we got these lots in Wisconsin, Russ Darrow and all that. They be making people put 5,000 down. All this old weirdo stuff. Just getting over on people, man. Just getting over on people. So the next thing I want to talk about, we're going to be going back and forth to the Sunday sermon. We got to talk about women being on your program, man. She getting 590. Come on now. Easy. Scrumptious. Easy. 590, she can get a car, man. Dude, I got a car from them one time. Let me see. Was that? Oh yeah, the car I got, my credit score was only like 560. She tell her I said hi. Man, y'all both go up there at the same time. And y'all gonna be driving. Remember National Lampoon Vegas Vacation when they left with all those cars? How they was playing. Y'all gonna be listen. Y'all can both like she just need the fact. Just calculate how much you can pay, how much you make. Me personally, I never wanted to get a car note, but sometimes you have to, man. Because used cars ain't what they were, man. The only thing I needed in my car the whole time, the brakes starting to go a little bad, and the battery. And then it was starting to, I think I had an issue with the fuel injectors. But it was all minor stuff. 100. Good payment history. That doesn't, let me tell you something. That helps, but it doesn't matter. I know that sounds weird. It helps, but it doesn't matter. Because I guarantee you I got more repos than anybody. Because I had issues with jobs, just all type of stuff. And I always got another one, and another one, and another. 4 of them I volunteered gave back. Both of y'all come away with some 580. She got 1,000 to put down. She coming away with a nice 20, a new up to date 2022, 23, no later, less than 2020. Huh? He said, you cooking truth, man, no matrix. So, anyway, I'm here on a mission. Here on a mission. here on a mission. Help me do it. Don't be giving y'all money to these churches y'all don't know about. Y'all know about me. So you gonna know. Because what I'm gonna do, now I tell people this because I want these preachers to copy this. This the stuff they ain't gonna copy. Each individual that gives money to you, you should send them a statement back or a text or anything as to where you're gonna break down every penny of what you're gonna do with that money. So what I'm gonna do is if somebody send me $20, I'm gonna say, okay, your 20 is going here, 5 here, 5 here, 5 here. I know people don't like honest people no more. Let's talk about that. People don't like honest people. These women don't like honest guys. You tell them the truth and they get mad at you. People don't like honest people. Everybody demanding honesty, but yet when people are honest with you, you try to punish them. That's why these dudes be lying to these women. These women is getting in divorces over a lie that their husband told, only to get with dudes that don't do nothing but lie. Now you tell me which lie is better. You already married. If your husband lied, you supposed to work through that. But instead, you gonna go out here where these dudes don't do nothing but lie. People don't like honest people. The minute I put truth, man, censor. Anything truth, censor. Honest truth. Look at his content. Great content. Censor. What's his name? Organized truth. Censor. Anytime you put truth, censor. You get censored. That's why you think that one dude, he did that on purpose. I'm telling you, dude is one of out of all the content creators, he one of the most craftiest one. He named his channel Beautiful Lies because he probably knows that they be censoring the word truth. I don't watch this content. Dude be doing stuff that be throw you off. But I know him by now. I'd be like, oh, okay, that's what he doing. Like he'll have a thumbnail with him crying, or he'll be saying he broke, but he'll be on vacation. So, but yeah, about 800, y'all, about 800. 800 total. It's better than Tony Gaskins charging $9,700. And it's time. I'm not gonna just keep talking about that. Y'all know that this channel is worthy of support. And a lot of people have been doing it. But it's a lot more people that benefit from this channel than that's supporting it. So just kind of remember me on that. And I'm going to put my Flash Pay up. I'm going to take DW's advice. I'm going to put my Flash Pay up there for people. You can go right to Walmart and give them the Flash Pay number and put the money on it. Instead of Super Thanks, which they gon' I hope they will give it to me. He said, I'm listening to truth. Did you do it yet? Shout out to my subscribers, my supporters. Shout out to everybody that share my videos, that hit the like button. Shout out to the other content creator. I got a lot of other content creators. They content create themselves, and they be on my channel. Don the Light, Honest Truth, Revile the Gods be on there. A lot of content creators be on there. To a lot. Y'all know I don't normally ask. I'm gonna be fine either way. But, I'll be fine either way. So, let's talk about how you guys need to be with women who are on your program. Regardless of how much they make, they're on your program. It's your empire. It's your vision that you're building for the both of you. What's the point of being in a relationship if you're not building? So what if these women lonely? So what? So what if you guys are lonely? If you're not building, you shouldn't be in no relationship. Just have fun. You better off going to pay for the girlfriend experience if you're not gonna build, if you're not gonna put your money together, if when you get down she don't pick you up, or when she get down you don't pick her up. What's the point? And don't ever think that I'm saying marriage is a bad thing. Marriage is never gonna be a bad thing. It's just people don't do what they're supposed to do and make it bad. And people be getting into it and wanting to get into it for the wrong reason. If she's not on your program, get her out the way. I never knew that was you. Is that you burning my retinas too? He said, I was number one fan. So, if she won't get on your program, what, Carmax saying that? They gonna call you tomorrow, man. Don't let them play you though. If you got any questions, man, come in the comments. Feel free. Say yes. But normally, oh yeah, see, I knew the phones. Normally, you don't have to worry about that with them, though. You have to worry about that with the bigger lots. CarMax, drive time will get you done too, but they ain't gonna give you a good car like CarMax. They'll give you a nice looking car, somewhat decent, but it ain't gonna be like CarMax. Don't trade your car in either, man. $470 a month. They're gonna try to add all that stuff to it. That's gonna go up a little bit. He said he would do his girlfriend that. It's gonna go up a little bit. Yeah, you do. DoorDash, all that, man, all that. I don't know if you work jobs or whatever, but what kind of car are you looking at? I would say either dude, you could never have enough cars, man. I believe that a person should have 2 cars minimum. If you drive all the time, you should have 2 cars. But I would say that if you comfortable with 1 car, then yeah, you could sell your car. Oh yeah, all that. You say all that. Yeah, Uber Eats be paying. Uber Eats is busier than DoorDash now. Yeah, get a car good on God. But yeah, I always like to have at least one of my cars 4-cylinder. I don't like just, you know. He said, so sell your car first. It depends. I would say sometimes just keep that car. But if you do sell it, I wouldn't trade it in. Only way you trade your car in is your car is just complete trash. If your car is a decent runner, it look decent, don't trade it in. Sell it or keep it. I'm gonna start doing a lot more on cars because I know all the ins and outs. I know how it works during the repo, after the repo. I know about financing. I know which ones is easier to get cars through. He said 2021 Nissan Altima for $19K. And yeah, I'm scared they trying to deactivate on Uber Eats. People giving fake ratings for food returns. Just take Uber Eats, this is what you do. Just take like a 2 or 3 day break. And the areas that you go in where you think they doing that, stay out of them areas. I stay away from areas that I think people gonna lie. DW say looks okay, just having issues and throwing no codes. That you would make good car videos too. What kind of car you got, DW? Remember, y'all, support the show. Support the show. Those of you that will watch this on the playback, support the show. Wife has an Optima. Man, that Optima, man. Dude, I had a bad Optima, man. Okay, you in a Mustang. My Optima was horrible, man. I was putting so much money, the air even went out at one point. He said, shout out to everyone learning. The air even went out. Oh, y'all good. Y'all got two cars, man. If something was to happen, y'all could take each other to work. Wait, you saying it's a pain in the ASS? What, her Optima? Dude, man, dude, I would, listen, what state you in, D-Dub? Because it might be risky for her to even have an Optima. What state y'all live in? Oh, come on, D-Dub. You gotta, dude, you gotta get her a better car than the Optima, man. I mean, look, this is how I think, man. Don't y'all ever think that I'm against taking care of women. I took care of my wife for over 20 plus years. It's just when the problems increased, I kind of changed up. Cause I say, if you ain't getting no sex, you ain't paying no bill. Tell these women, no sex, no bill. You make it soft on me, I'm gonna make it hard for you. If you got me soft all the time, I'm gonna make it hard for you. But I do believe that when y'all got these cooperative women, man, treating you like kings, man, you supposed to treat her like a king. You supposed to run that like a kingdom. He said it was nice when they were hot. Now it's a damn mess. Dude, come on, man. Dude, hey, DW, you need to go on CarMax too. If your wife is cool, she ain't no problem, man, get her a better car than that Optima, man. And they'll mess around and steal that car too, man. For real. They'll mess around and steal that car, man. DW dogging her, man. Come on, man. If she cool, don't do her like that. Look, all they do is bink, bink, bink. That's why they call it binkers. Because they take a brick and they'll have like a screwdriver and they'll hit the screwdriver with the brick and knock it out. Now remember, if you got a car you don't care about like that, it's all right to trade it in. So if that Optima is trash, then you could trade it in. Yeah, yeah. If you got a nice car, you keep it. I don't care if it's like a 2005. But if you got a car that's problems and it's not as nice, then you trade that in. It would be better if you try to sell it first. If it don't sell within a week, then just trade it in, man. Get your wife a better car than that, man. Because one day that could be risky. She driving like mine needed the ignition coils to start doing it, shaking like this. Then it starts stopping everywhere. No, the Optima, the Kia Optima. Hers was doing that too with the ignition coils. Now we ain't talking about the Nissan Altima. We talking about the Optima. Is it still doing it? Yeah. Car was fast though, and it's still doing it with the coils change. You know they told me my Optima needed an engine. I said, how much is the engine? He said 15,000. I said, oh, psh. Yeah, right. I'm paying no 15,000. Oh, it's a hybrid battery charging system error. That car gotta go, man. You driving a Mustang, man. You probably be in there. Which way you lean? You lean. If you older, you probably lean to the inside now, or you lean to the outside. You leaning in a Mustang. She got the. Don't do her like that, man. Hyundai Elantras, Binkers. Don't get it. They're still at the first night you put it out there. I know how they still. I could steal Kias, but now they putting the kill switch on. I still wouldn't trust. Like mine and be driving smooth. I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna be good today. And to be, then all of a sudden, I'll be like, oh, it's gonna stop. No, no, no Optimus, no Elantras. I just don't trust Hondas and Kias, period, no more. No more. 18. Right. They can't even fix that. They still owe me $2,000 from that theft, from recalls. Optimus. Nah, man. Nah, man. Don't make her resent you, man. She probably be saying to herself or her friend, yeah, he driving that Mustang. I should make him drive that Optimus. Let him see how it feels. She probably be scared. Oh my God, I hope this car don't stop. The Optimus, it just kept stopping everywhere. Then I was driving the Optimus. Some guys, when I worked at the detention center, some of the young guys came up to me that I knew from there. He's like, why you driving this Binker? A Binker is just something they can steal. Like I said, they take the brick and the screwdriver and they bang the brick into the screwdriver until it break your till it breaks your the plastic covering around your steering column. Man, I feel sleepy, y'all. So yeah, man, go ahead and get her. Go to CarMax, man. No Kias, no Hondas. Get like a man, you can get just about anything over that Kia and that Honda. The Oh, you need 7 seats. 7 seats. A car. You can get a newer car for cheap that I drove. I had for 8 months. Is that Dodge Journey, man? That car was so sporty. It had black on black. He said, I'm in the South. That must be some up north. What, still in the Optimus? The 7C, you can get a Dodge Journey. Yeah, I forgot about the Durango Dugas 7. That was nice too. Those Durangos is nice. She'll love that, man. DW will be nice and relaxed. She'll, she, DW get his wife that Durango. She gonna turn that house into X videos or X hamsters. DW, you gonna be straight, man. You gonna be head rolling around like this. You get her that Durango. You gonna be like, what you doing? I just want to make sure you feeling good again. Oh man, the Explorer is nice. Say you gonna get her a Jeep Cherokee. Be careful with them too, man. But see, you down south, they don't steal cars as much. They do, but they don't steal cars as much as they do up north. DW said older Jeeps, the newer ones are bad. Yeah, I heard that too. I like that Wagoneer though. That little boxy thing look nice. I'll put some big old rims on there. I come, they'll be like, he's supposed to be a preacher. I would come there with that boom, playing that music. I mess people head up. I come playing something like Prince or something. Is it him or is it me? They'd be like, look at this dude. Yeah, see, they don't do nothing but steal cars in Milwaukee. Yeah, I know a guy, he been driving his Jeep forever. Yeah, shoot. Yeah, I'm tired, man. I know I am. So make sure they on your program. But if a woman ain't on your program, give her little or nothing. Little or nothing. Because you don't want her to think it's okay not to be on your program. Said wander 5 times. We're gonna try to gut this out till Black Friday begin. No, I'm not participating. I will next year though. I'm just looking at something. So I had to block 2 today trying to finesse and run game. She won a roster. Ugh, a woman with a roster? That just sounds disgusting. That ain't for them. Yeah, I've seen videos about that. These young women want rosters now. It's like a basketball. So the young women want rosters, and the older women trying to marry after they some of them are like damaged. They trauma and drama, full of T&D, trauma and drama. Uh, They coochie probably don't get as warm or wet. Some of them, but they want to get married at 48, 49, 50, 55, 43. I would tell them just what I've been telling the older one. If you're married, stay with the one you with. Don't come out here with these sharks. Because all you're going to get is cum in your mouth, a loose butt, and a loose veg. If it's not already. So, yep. And that's like when I hear guys talking about just dealing with young women, I don't agree with that. Look, just because a woman is older don't mean she ain't gonna have no walls. I would venture to say that the older women probably, if they not like promiscuous right now, they probably got more walls, tighter vag than these young chicks. I'm telling you. Now, maybe not in every instance, but I'm trying to stay woke, y'all. Message hell for review. Why? What happened? I read your message. I'm gonna show it. Let me see if I can show it. Another moderator just handled this. Isaiah 4:1. Yep. It's coming to pass. It's coming to pass, y'all. Sound like somebody out there. Very uncommon. It's that Milwaukee stuff. I don't even know what the final score was. I know the Ravens seemed like they was finna lose. Anybody, any questions, comments, concerns? Questions, comments, concerns. Yeah. And people, off subject, on subject, people be hating too. Like, don't always, if you got in your mind to do something, don't always even mention it to other people. Just be willing to take the good and the bad with that thing. Because people will talk you out of something that you want to do or you might even need to do. To talk about evil eyes. He said, yeah, talk about how they use You breaking up, Sega. Your last minute. Okay, there it is. And they say you can't drink the faucet water down here. I'm like, man, I was, I was drinking it, man. Well, it was sending me to the bathroom. Then somebody told me that. I said, too late. Yep, they try to use evil to keep godly, man. Or they'll fake like they good, which is just probably the evil you talking about. Oh, yeah. Did you, what happened, Sega, with the CarMax? Hit that like button if you ain't did it. Hit the like button, share this live. Oh, yeah, you gonna hear from them tomorrow. You do your girls or you wait? Oh, man, y'all is on camera. It's okay. A couple people seem like they joining, but it's not showing me their names. I gotta find somebody to braid my hair, y'all. I hear you. You say she already got transportation. He gonna wait. Good things sometimes come to those who wait, man. You know that. You said you're right. We need to own more as men. I agreed on that video. Yeah. Yeah. But as far as cars, though, sometimes you be in tight situations where you be having to get one. And I'm doing everything okay. Hiccup. Well, y'all, what time is it? I don't know. I might come back out here if I'm still woke. But it's been a decent live as usual. Shout out to everybody that came in here. Shout out to DW for the support and everybody else that supported me. I can't see it all, but I do thank y'all. And we may come back on here, y'all. We'll see in about, might finish this Black Friday. Might talk about that a little bit. But I do thank y'all for watching and keep tuning in for more videos.